Hey everybody, welcome back. It's another episode of All About Phoenicia. Today's video is going to be about threads. My friend and I had a discussion about the different threads that you should have for your machines. And I told her, she asked me, what brand do you recommend? Because I see all of this Coats brand on sale. And I was like, girl, do not get Coats because Coats is not a good brand. However, if you are really struggling, because the brand that I'm going to recommend is going to be kind of expensive, then get a smaller roll of the kind that I suggest, or get go ahead and get the Coats brand. But so I wanted to give you some tips or some suggestions. That's the best word, for threads to get for your machines. For my regular serger machine that I have, that I bought from the thrift store, I bought some Coats brand all-purpose thread. If you're going to get some all-purpose thread. But Coats tends to tear in your machine sometimes. You get to sewing and get the groove going and everything, and then all of a sudden your thread pops. It's because of this brand. This brand is very it's been around for so long, but it's not really a good brand. You definitely cannot see it, but you can see there's little fibers sticking out of this thread, and I know you guys cannot see that, but there's little fibers sticking out of this thread, and no, it's not no, it's not a good thread to use. However, if this is what you can afford, go ahead and do that. Be sure, if you're going to use this thread though, to clean your machine frequently, like after every 2 projects or something like that. Just try to make sure that it's maintained and dust free, because these little fibers that you see are getting inside of your machine, and it's causing the dust and the particles to show up in your machine. So that's the reason why I suggest that you clean it, and make sure that if you're going to use this brand, like I said, clean it, clean it, clean it. Don't say I didn't tell you that. So I got several colors of the Coats brand, just to show you guys. But I will clean my machine after I use this. As a matter of fact, I'm going to use this on my Singer. I'm not going to use it on my brother machine, because my brother machine is the main one that I used. I'm not taking a chance with it, because sewing machines are hard to come by nowadays. I don't know if you guys know that, if you are into the sewing industry, but you know, sewing machine is hard to come by, fabric is hard to come by, elastic is hard to come by. I mean, I can go on and on and on. But the thread that I recommend is Gutermann. Gutermann is spelled Gutermann, and this is the thread that Joann's usually has a special, and it's usually buy 4 get 2 free. I suggest that you, every single time that Joann has this special, that you buy you some. Therefore, you can build your stash up, and therefore you can feel like you're getting some kind of discount. And they also have a coupon, like if you buy so much, spend $35, get $5 off or something like that, $10 off or whatever. Make sure that you take advantage of that as well. So, and you can use that coupon in addition to that. So, Gutermann is a very good brand. It doesn't, you don't see the little fibers and stuff like you see on the Coats brand. So that's why I suggest that. So for your regular sewing machine, see, I had like little ones. The little ones were on sale at one point in time. It was like buy 4 get 2 free. So, and then the bigger ones too. So take that into consideration the next time you buy some thread. Get it while it's on sale. If not, go get you some coats. Make sure you clean your machine. That's just for the regular sewing machine. Now for the embroidery machine, this is Gutermann as well. For the smaller things of the Gutermann, let me show you. For the smaller things of Gutermann, I can't find my other little threads, but this is, I think this is, no, it's 1,500 yards of thread. This is like $12.99 for a spool of thread. It's kind of expensive, but this does last a long. It lasted. I don't want to say a long time, because embroidery thread is, well, the way I've been doing it lately is because I've been testing it out first, and then I'll actually do it for my customers. But so I use a little bit more thread than the normal typical person would, who knows how to embroider. I mean, I'm just really starting to dive into this industry, but I will not take a chance on any other brand besides Gutermann as far as my embroidery machine, because that was the most expensive piece of equipment that I have, and I don't want to destroy that by putting cheap thread inside of it. So like I said, these were 4x4 get 2 free 2. Use the coupon. I got $10 off if you spend $50. So it helps. It helped a whole lot. So I got like 6 spools of thread for like 50. I think it came out to be 50 something. So that's a good deal. So I just wanted to talk to you about different threads for your machine. Make sure that you, as far as your serger too. Serger, I just got some regular serger thread. I didn't really think that, the only thing with the serger thread is don't use the spools of thread that they give you that's inside the box whenever you open it. Don't use those, or if you're going to use them, hurry up and use them. And then, because they're not good, they're just as worse as coats. So you might want to get use some serger thread as well. Catch them when they on sale. These were like $4.49 or something like that, a spool of thread. So you don't have to get, the thing about a serger, you don't have to get, and I'm going to have some more videos about sergers, because a lot of people don't know what sergers are and what they do and their use, and how beneficial they could be to your garments whenever you're sewing. But you don't have to have 4 spools of the same thread. You can kind of switch them up, just long as your upper looper and your lower looper are just long as your first 2 spools are the same, and then your other 2 really doesn't matter. But I'm going to talk to you about that in another video. But as far as that thread, I'm really not really, you can get the premium serger thread. It's very expensive, but no, the last 2 spools of your serger thread are the least used, so you can kind of get away with getting some inexpensive thread for that machine. So I think that's all I had to talk to you about today. You guys have a blessed day. I hope that you are safe out there. So you guys have a blessed day. Bye-bye.